this is a proper spaceship. Whoa, this is cool. It's full finished in plastic. I really don't like it. The inside of the EQS SUV is super nice. We have the 7-seater option with this one and also the Kuschelkissen. So hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we will be driving the all new Mercedes Benz EQS SUV, the 2023 model. And guys, I'm right now in an underground garage. Just look at this. As soon as I start the ignition, we have the infotainment and the displays coming alive. And as soon as I press it again, we have the ambient color here. This is just absolutely beautiful. Just look at it. I mean, this is a proper spaceship. And in today's video, we will be driving it. We will be experiencing it. We will be driving it in Denver, Colorado. We are right now in the US. We will be doing a city drive since the highways are a bit crowded right now. I will be taking you with me. I will be telling you more about today's drive, the 2023 Mercedes Benz EQS. And here we have the EQS 580 in specific. So before we start, all the technical information. 580, there's also a 450 version coming with the EQS SUV and no AMG coming with the EQS SUV. Instead, we will be having an Maybach version coming soon. The EQS 580 with 400 kilowatts, around 544 horsepower is the highest option you can go for, is the 580. With the 4MATIC system, all-wheel drive. So I have the key right over here. We'll be putting it inside. And when we drive, I will be telling you more about the interior, about the EQS SUV in specific. But let's just get it on and start with today's drive. And now let's start up the EQS SUV. And as soon as I push the brake, hold it and start the start-stop button. Now listen up. This is how you know that the car's ready to drive. I'm super excited putting it into drive. The handbrake is located a bit more to the top. Back in the days, it was located a bit lower with the EQS, I think. I'm not really sure. Maybe it could be also the seating position. But yeah, putting the car into drive and starting today's ride inside the all-new EQS SUV. Just have a look on the interior, the way the color changes. Wow, this feels like home. It is just so beautiful. We are in Denver, where we are having the press trip with the new Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV. At this point, also special thanks for flying us out, for letting us experience this beautiful car. First of all, guys, let's talk about the interior itself. The EQS SUV interior is comparable to what we have already seen with the EQS and EQE. We have the all-new hyperscreen interior unit, in total 144 centimeters of displays. We have 3 in specific, one for the driver, one in the center and one for the co-driver as well. And it looks like they are all connected together, which is super cool. And in addition, with a nice macchiato beige leather trim in the inside, this interior looks absolutely beautiful. Mercedes has thought of it because if we would put bright leather here on top as well, it would reflect. Therefore, we have a dark blue leather trim here. It's not like leather, it feels like something else. The inside is super nice. We have the non-AMG line steering wheel here, which I also have to mention. I'm just a huge fan of it. Whoa. We are still in comfort menu. Yeah, you can already hear it. The feedback of the driving inside the EQs is also similar with this one right here. As soon as you accelerate, you have a nice sound feedback here, which is cool. You can also shut it off. Yeah, pretty nice. Let me just talk about something that I don't like. I mentioned a lot of things that I love. For example, the hyperscreen, the interior trim, the feel, the ambient and the atmosphere inside is just the best. I think there is no other manufacturer that can do that better than Mercedes-Benz. You have to agree with me on that. But there are a few things that I still have to point out, which I somehow don't like. And the first thing is that this interior is exactly the same as we have in the limousine, in the EQS and also the limousine EQE. I wish they did something more special for the SUV versions. For example, with the GLE, we have here the center unit. This part, there's like a more SUV character. You have like handles here in the center. I wish we had that instead. It would have been very, very cool. But unfortunately, we don't have that. Instead, it's the exact same interior unit as we have with the base EQS. Oh, I love the sound. Let me just break it down a bit. And then... Whoa! This is cool. Honestly, this is cool. I really like it. Yeah, the infotainment, the navigation is trying to get me somewhere else, but I don't want to be stuck in traffic, to be honest. Therefore, we will be driving somewhere else now. This is cool. Honestly, it's cool. Also, when braking, listen. Nice. And the second thing that I don't like with the EQS SUV and with all the EQSs in specific is, I mean, we are talking about an EQS, don't forget that. And unfortunately, the airbag cover here on the steering wheel is full finished in plastic. I really don't like it. I wish this was an option to go for the leather cover instead, but all EQSs are coming with a plastic airbag cover, which in my eyes is kind of cheap looking. Or what do you think about that? Please share your opinions in the comment section below. Guys, I have to say the EQS Drive, the base EQS, is already a very, very comfortable car to drive. The electric drive, the battery, you have the center of gravity, the drive, the suspension, and the complete package of the car is fully focused on comfort. And I think with the EQS SUV you have even more of that, because the seating position inside the EQS SUV is a bit higher. You really don't get tired when driving with this. Yeah, due to the higher seating position we have inside the EQS SUV, it's super nice. You have the best and most comfortable ride. The steering is extremely soft and I really enjoy it. Something that I also have to mention is with the EQS, for example, as soon as you sit inside, you can't really spot the bonnet of the car itself. But with the EQS SUV, throughout the higher seating position, you can see that clearly. There's also something I really love, also with the flat windshield here for improved aerodynamics. All in all, the car is charged up to 92%. Yeah, it gives us a total of 263 miles. Which is pretty decent and very accurate, to also mention that. Left turn here and... Okay. Pretty nice to have that sound. You can also turn it off if you don't like the sound, but I prefer it, you have it. All in all, guys, I'm in love with the new EQS SUV and I really can't wait to see the Maybach version coming of this. I mean, the inside of the EQS SUV is super nice. We have the 7-seater option with this one and also the Kuschelkissen on the seats. Even the seats are illuminated, as you can see. I mean, this is almost Maybach-like, but there's still a Maybach coming which will be even better than this base version, which is so crazy. Can't wait to see that. To sum it all up, guys, the ride is extremely comfortable. Super comfortable. You don't get tired at all, and I think this is a super nice daily cruiser. Even though the car is very large and long by the wheelbase, since we have the rear axle steering with 10 degrees on this one, it doesn't even feel like driving such a big car. It reduces the turning circle, and especially when driving in the city, it makes the driving super easy. Also in the inside you have no noises. It's so quiet, which makes this yet again so comfortable again. We have double glasses even here on the windows, also in the back, and also a lot of noise cancellation as well. So all in all, guys, that's it for today's video. For me, the EQS SUV is an extremely nice, fully electric S-Class SUV. Yes, and I can't wait to see the Maybach version of this. This would be the perfect car for me, and also perfect car for bigger families, since we also have the 7-seater option on this one available. Also with the panorama roof, you have a lot of light coming in the inside with this gorgeous interior. I mean, this is all you ask for, and you get it with the EQS SUV. I think with the size, I would rather go for the EQE SUV, which is coming soon as well. But as I mentioned, since we have the rear axle steering on this, even though it is a long car, it's super easy to steer. And stay tuned for the drive, which we will be having in Germany. I will be doing an Autobahn run in Elst there, since we have the unrestricted roads and highways and Autobahn. But in specific, how do you like the first drive inside the EQS SUV? I'm really looking forward to read all your comments. Looking forward to see you all again and wish you an amazing day. I will be back.